So I think our bench last year was maybe better than expected. So we'll see.
So what do you think about the triple teams?
Can we please ask you some questions?
One second.
Maybe ask you some questions?
Absolutely. Shoot.
After you retire, what would you do?
Great question. After I retire, I want to do your job. I want to be a journalist. No, I think maybe front office, NBA front office.
Who is your idol when you're at my age?
Good question. My idol when I was your age, you guys heard of a guy named Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my idol. Chicago Bulls.
What skill set for a normal player like me need to have?
Yes.
Let's talk about passing pockets and stuff, and you guys are drilling.
Yeah.
Going back to that.
Yeah, going back to the basics. Again, we're better when we keep it simple. You know, we're such talented, such skilled players. Got a lot of talent, and when we keep it simple, you know, we're really hard to guard. So I think that's coach's emphasis is keeping it basic.
Did he tell you the story about him walking into Bulls practice and seeing Tex Winter telling Scotty and Jordan to do those basics?
Well, I'm sure that probably has something to do with our practices right now. So,
did that get you more motivated to do those kinds of things?
Anytime you hear a story about Michael or Scotty, it's gonna motivate me. So I don't know about anybody else, but I'll get motivated.
And is each player different? Like Draymond said with Clay, he needed to pay special attention with his passing pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's different, you know. I mean, you throw Steph a pass anywhere, you know, he catches, he can, you know, he can fire it up. You know, some players, they need it more in the pocket. But I definitely pay attention to that when I'm on the floor, playing with, you know, some of the shooters, you know, where they like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sean, you got more time?
Given the circumstances you guys are in, what's kind of a successful preseason in terms of looking at, hey, I want to accomplish this and this before the season?
I think it's, you know, I think it's mainly just it's a filling out process. I mean, we're trying to implement a couple different pieces off the bench with Nick and Omri, and you know, just figure out rotations. But for the guys that have been here, it's more about rhythm, timing. You know, getting in shape, conditioning. You know, the season's such a grind, so it's you want to come in and you know really push yourself to you know get in shape. So you don't use the season, right? You don't use the first couple games like, man, you know. And then because we're in the West, you know, you start out behind the race, you know, it gets tough. You know, it gets tough. So.
Could you feel that wall these first few games, just given the parameters you guys are entering with the compressed schedule and obviously this trip?
Yeah, I mean, I just think we're all trying to, you know, really get there. We're all trying to push ourselves to get past the wall or push through the wall. You know. It's coming. It's coming. You know, we all know it's a veteran team. We know what the NBA season looks like. We know it's a grind. You know, so you try to blow it out. Really, you try to push yourself through that wall in the preseason. You know, and the training camp. You know, so you can hit the ground running once the season starts.
Andre, what's he been like as a mentor to you in particular?
No, Andre's been great. More so just you know bringing me up to speed. My thing is, you know, I play off my basketball sense, my intuitions, and he's the same way, you know, so just being on the court with somebody like him, you just kind of feed off of, you know, his instincts. You feed, you know, it's just kind of like it's, I don't know, almost like a, you know, a dance team, right? It's like, you know, choreographed, right? And it's like you just have to feel the rhythm, feel the beats, feel the motion. And on the court, it's the same way. You know, it's just a feel, you know. And you know, that's kind of how it's been with myself and Andre the past 3 years.
So, as a defending champ, like, what is the biggest challenge for the coming seasons?
Health is always a challenge. You never know. Staying healthy. I think with the Western Conference, you know, it's going to be a lot tougher this year, more challenging. You know, and just keeping our edge mentally. You know.